What is up, guys? This is Joe with Team First Class Yu-Gi-Oh! We're all really excited, cannot wait to get back to playing at our locals. Always remember, when you can, support your local game store, so we all got a place to play whenever you want to go play on your Sundays, Fridays, whatever night it is that you go and you play your children's card games. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. Basically, I have another profile that I'm doing. I'm also pre-ordered all my tune cards that I need, so as soon as those come in, I'll be able to update that tune profile for you guys. I don't know the order of which Jerome is going to upload these. I would imagine this one's going to come first because more people are probably interested in these builds than they are in the other deck that I'm going to showcase. But I know Jerome's got a deck or two that he's working on that he's going to showcase. I know if we ever get Renee to finally put his cards in his sleeves, we'll be able to show his. It depends whenever he feels like doing that. If we get Zach a stand, that's like an unlimited supply of content. But anyway, guys, let's just get into this. So I accidentally made a meta deck when I made Adamancipators. I saw the artwork for Researcher in particular, and I was like, wow, I really want to play this deck because, like, you know, thematically it looks cool, the artwork's cool. And then I pre-ordered everything, got everything pretty low, pretty cheap at first, and then it kind of just evolved and exploded. As everyone knows, this has been topping everything. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying this is definitely not the best Adamancipator build. For one, spoilers, I don't have Appaloosa, so she's not my extra deck. Now, if you have Appaloosa, you should definitely be playing her. If you check out our box opening video, Jerome actually just pulled his, so maybe if there's a week where he's not using it, I'll borrow it. I don't know, we'll see how it goes in locals. But there's also a couple other choices in here that not everyone's going to be a fan of. I get that. Like I said, this is just how I've been playing it, how I've been enjoying playing it. So keep that in mind before you give me that inevitable dislike. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. So as you notice, there's a different mat also. This mat was made by Side Scrollers, custom mat that I had it made for my fiance. It's basically some of our pets on there in Harry Potter themes. But my Final Fantasy mat that you guys have been used to seeing, our cat Denisovich accidentally ruined. He spilt my drink on it and it stained, and I was just like, you know what, I needed a new mat anyway, so I gotta order something cool. But anyways, enough delay, let's get into it. So Adamancipators is a lot of fun. Really enjoyed playing the deck. It's a lot of, in a weird way, it kind of reminds me of Burning Abyss, where it's like you can just change it however you want, and no matter what you open, you can pretty much always play. Like, the whole deck is just gas. But all right, so obvious, we have 3 copies. Adamancipator Researcher. She's the best of the 3 tuners. She's the most generic. Everybody knows this by now. Also the best artwork, but, you know, the deck's waifu, that's why she's super expensive, but it's also because she is the most generic, so, like, she's always going to be free. Then we have 3 of Adamancipator Analyzer. He is essentially Cyber Dragon, for those who don't know how this deck works, but like I said, he's Cyber Dragon. Your opponent controls a monster, you don't, he's free, and then you just kind of go from there. He's a rock, you can get your Analyzer, your Researcher. It's just, you know, free extension. And then we have 3 of the other tuner. 3 Adamancipator Seeker. As long as you control an Adamancipator monster, he's free. So you kind of see how it works. They're all tuners, varying levels, all super important. You're pretty much always going to play 3 of each. Like I said, the whole deck is just extension, and the boards you can make with this deck are just absolutely ridiculous. Like, the deck's dumb, I'm not gonna lie. I realized that very quickly. I didn't think it would blow up as much as it did when I first made it, but yeah. I see some people aren't playing this anymore. I originally was playing it at 3, then I found you really only need 1. It's really the only good rock, but I like it. It's the extra draw 1 whenever, you know, you get it off signs. He's good when you're excavating, just because you get the draw. It's a level 4, you know, go from there. Then I was originally playing this at 1 for a while because I figured he was going to be limited on this list, so I was like, let me just get used to him being at 1. But me and all the other Rocky Boy players got super lucky. Block Dragon stayed at 3. I know people who don't play this deck are super upset. But, I mean, if he's at 3, guys, until at least September, I know he's not going to be after September, but at least until September, if he's at 3, no way I'm not playing him at 3. He's so free. He resets the whole deck. Like, you could do all of your things, all of your rock combos, everything you want to do, and then you can just do it again. And it's free. Like I said, it's free. Like, it literally is just free. He was like the one dragon ruler that everybody forgot about, and nobody's going to be forgetting about Block Boy after this. Then we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom. People who watch my videos, watch our videos, see my profiles, you know how this works. If you see Renee, let him know Common Ash doesn't activate from hand. Poor people tax. We aren't poor in this family. We pay the nice versions, obviously, but Ash Blossom's just generic. Like I've said in other videos, guys, it's Ash Blossom. It's been printed into oblivion. I don't know how you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Without owning Ash Blossom. If you have room for it and you're looking for extra cards to put in your deck, just play Ash. It's the best hand trap for a reason. Then another card, because it's free, 3 copies of Doki Doki. Like I said, just free, more extension, just a card that most people forgot existed. This deck came out, made a lot of these useless quote-unquote rocks playable. Then we have 3 copies of Tenyi Spirit Adara. Basically, it's like every other Tenyi. If you control no effect monsters, you bring him out, so it kind of works in the vanillas you're playing. He's a tuner, free body. Like I said, this whole deck is basically just gas. Like, it's extend, 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 hit your combos, do what you gotta do, and then you have a good time. Probably your opponent doesn't. A lot of people I know don't like playing against this deck. They complain it takes too long. Especially, I know Jerome, other people I played it with online, they get like, oh, dude, just end it. But, like, you know, sometimes you're testing your combos, you just want to see how far you can push it. And with this deck, it's however far you think you could push it. I'm only playing him at 2, but I'm probably going to bump him to 3. I've just been playing it. But Quackmare Guardian, just great protection. Like I said, level 4, it's a rock. Also, it just protects you from hand traps. Probably going to bump this to 3. This next card I'm going to display, I know a lot of people aren't going to like the fact that I'm playing the next card after this. I might just cut both of them out and play a third one of him and keep the deck at 40, or 41, I should say. But, yeah, we'll see. A lot of people don't like this anymore, but I still like playing 2 copies of Overload. It's basically a walking solemn. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't like it. They say it's suboptimal. I get that, but like I said, I sometimes just like the solemn, like the versatility he has. I'm still liking playing him. If I end up not liking it later, when we actually get to go back to locals and play, I'll just take him out, like I said, bump Guardian up to 3, no harm, no foul. 1, Dire Wrestler Pankatops, because he's free, it's an earth, more extension, can pop things when he comes out. Well, you know, you guys know how Pankatop works. Still upset that he's at 1. I don't think he deserved it. 1 copy of Olion. If you've played against his deck, you know it does. Machine Tuner, just super important. Really excited for when this gets its Ultra reprint in the Battles Legend. I know, rarity horror, but like, man, I cannot wait to get rid of this rare. Anyway, shout out to Zach, though, hooking me up with this. We had a trade that we had to do, a COVID trade. But yeah, helped him out with some cards he needed for his deck. He helped me out. It's a good deal. 1 Buster Lock. This card's really unfair, and I get that. At first, I really thought about not doing it because I was like, you know, this is really not fun. I shouldn't be doing this. But I talked about it with our friend Caleb, and it was like, all right, this is too good not to do, and it's too easy to do. So, again, just like Block Drag and a couple other cards in this deck, as long as they're going to let me do it, I'm going to play my Buster Lock, guys. I'm sorry to people who don't play this deck, but yeah, Buster Lock is really dumb. Then we have some vanillas, because we're playing Unexpected Die. It's a really cool package I came out with. Angel Trumpeter, it's level 4, it's a tuner, earth, easy vanilla, like I said, Unexpected Die. Then, really, you can play any of the 3. I know Jerome likes Beta the most, I think it's Beta, the yellow guy. But anyway, I like Alpha the most. So, 1, Alpha the Magnet Warrior. Like I said, it's really just a die target. You can play whichever one of the 3 you want. I just like Alpha the best. I like his art the best. The Secret Rares really are such dope cards, video game promos. But it's just, I really like him the most, so that's the reason I'm playing him instead of Beta. Or Alpha. Sorry, Jerome. I keep messing up your favorite's name. 3 copies. Unexpected die. More extension. Bring out your vanillas, and then, you know, you can go off with Tenyi Spirit Earth, and then it's just, you know, like I said, like, I know I'm saying it a lot, guys, but it really is, like, this deck is just go, 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 go. It's funny because you used to play the Go-Go package. But it's true, like, you go, 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 extend, extend, extend. Make your boards. Again, I've seen some people online hit or miss on this. I still really like signs, so for now, I'm playing 3 Adamancipator signs. Not everybody likes it, like I said. It's kind of like the On Theme Reborn, but, you know, we'll see. The more I play this deck, especially when we get to locals, see how our locals meta shapes up, because I really don't know what everybody else is playing. We'll get more into that in one of the other profiles, but until we see how our meta landscape shakes out for our local level, at least, until we start going to regionals again and all that clears up, I'm still going to play 3 signs, but like I said, it's another one that we'll see how it goes as we're playing. 1 Monster Reborn, free extension. 1 Foolish Burial. Like I said, put things that you want in grave. It's a good card to have, great tool. Everybody loves Foolish. Everybody knows what Foolish does at this point. It's just a great card. Then, the last 3 cards, 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. I left this one in the blue sleeve because that is Zach's, and I want to make sure I give him the correct imperm. Long story short, one of mine, like, his is near mint, one of mine is near mint, the other one that I have is LP, so, like, I don't want to give him the wrong card. But he let me borrow it so I can get this video out to you guys. So, like I said, 3 impermanence, just one of the best hand traps. Everybody knows what it does. Great card, great generic card. For the extra deck, like I said, I don't have Appaloosa yet, so I'm not playing her. When I get her, I will, and I'll change some other cards in here. I'm also thinking about playing Amirage. I don't have him in there right now, but I'm probably going to take out some of the synchros for him. But 1 Needle Fiber, everybody knows what he does. A lot of people hate this card. It's just, while it's legal, guys, you got to play it. It's just, it's too good not to play. Then we have Union Carrier. You can attach your Block Dragon just to reset things when engrave. It's how you do your Buster Lock. Union Carrier is such a great card. Great utility card. Boral Sword. Like I said, when you can, other deck profiles. If you have room and you're going to be making them, you take your free win button, guys. Boral Sword's probably my favorite Link monster. No, he definitely is. He definitely has to be at this point. He's just a card. I love this card. Such a great card. So much use in so many decks. 1 Masquerena, because she's just another great card. Tag out to whatever you need. For the Synchros, Dragite. Free removal for this deck. Really just spin back as many cards as... honestly, when you're doing it and you're going to spin back like 3 to 5 cards. It's just... he's really dumb. 3,000 body. Great card. I've seen some people don't like playing it, but because I like to keep my decks pure most of the time, I still like having my Leonite. Synchro, you know, more Adamancipators can keep going, extending. Got your 1 Raptite, same thing, same reason. Might cut them later when if I feel like playing less pure, but most of the time I like playing my decks as pure as possible. Love my Adamancipator. Synchros. Then we have Warlord Savage. Great card, everybody knows what it does. Crystal Wing Synchro. Super easy to make in this deck. It's really dumb how easy it is to make in this deck. Just really hard boss monster for a lot of decks to get over. Like I said, he's free. You can make him almost all the time. Red Dragon Archfiend. Love this card forever. Excited that I actually get to play it in a deck again. So, of course, I'm going to play him while I can. This is one of the cards. This is probably the card, most definitely, that I'm going to cut for Appaloosa when I get one. Draco Berserker the Tenyi. But for now, solid Synchro monster. You know, 3,000 body. Just until we get Appaloosa, I'm going to play him. Might switch this, like I said, for All Mirage also. But for now, we're testing him out. Formula Synchron, free draw, free extension. We all know what it does. Gallant Granite. Easy to make. Search out whatever you want. Search Block Dragon. Search pretty much every rock in the deck. And the last spot, good old Abyss Dweller for those grave shenanigans. Now, the side deck, I don't have it finished yet because, like I said, I really got to see how our locals meta shakes out. Before COVID, it was a lot of Salamangreat, shit all that. Long story short, I just want to see if people are playing new decks or playing the same decks. But I have about half of it. What I know I'm going to be using, Gate Blocker. It's just a free out to Mystic Mine, if we're being honest. And everybody hates Mystic Mine, so when you can have an on-theme one that you can use for free to get out, just play it. 2, Anti-Magic Arrow. Really great card. Can help you out a lot. Like I said, this will probably stay. I feel like it's always going to be a good tool, at least for now. But this will stay for a long time. 2, Cosmic Cyclone. Sometimes not enough destroying things. You want them gone. And 1, Imperial Order. Like I said, the extra deck, you guys play how you want. The side deck, same thing. It really depends on everybody's meta. I'm really looking to see how our meta shapes up. But it's really good to be back, guys. Super excited. Like I said, keep an eye out. I'm going to have another profile. Jerome, Renee, they're going to have profiles. We're going to get that Toon profile out to you guys as soon as possible. Doing some other openings. Hopefully, once COVID stays normal, we keep this second wave from being too ridiculous. We can all go back to playing our children's card games on the weekends. Until then, guys, stay safe, wash your hands, have fun. Like, comment, subscribe.